What is up, guys? Scorpion K3 here, back again with another episode of Shovel Knight. Last time we took on Plague Knight and died a whole bunch. And between episodes, I did a little bit of money grinding with the potion lady so I could afford this, just for the sake of acquiring everything at every possible opportunity. I don't plan on using it that much, but I have it, and that's what matters. This time we are going to go take on, I think, Treasure Knight, so we can get access. Or wait, do we have access to the town? We might have access to the town. Yeah, we have access to this town now. So we can go check that out. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and check out the town. Whoops. Well, apparently that triggered a fight, so let's go ahead and take him on. Kind of a surprise intro. Alright, I can't believe this, blah blah, bought the best gear, the strong show partner, you need those stuck up order of no quarter clouds, and no, you're mistaken, you look like an ice, so that you beat it now, you get to take the title, please, don't do something you'll regret, I don't want blah 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 blah. Okay. This guy wants to join the bad guys, and he thinks that by fighting us, he'll get to do that. Ouch. He's wrong, because the order of no quarter are jerks. Ouch. Although he is quite handily kicking our butt, currently. Nope. Let's just pogo him as much as the opportunity allows. Ouch. Ha-ha! Ow! Why the sudden lightning transformation? Oh, it's to prevent you from pogoing him the whole time. But I'm gonna try and do it anyways. Ouch. And seemingly regret it. Haha! Got it! With one hit of health left. I did it. Sometimes being lucky is better than skillful. Boing, 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 boing. Loot him for all he's worth. And we'll move on while he throws his crying little baby tantrum. Yeah? Yeah, let's just... Now we'll actually go check out the town. We never request to see armor outpost, enemy territory is dangerous, get equipped, whatever. So we need to figure out how to get to that. Oh, I remember how, so... Nay, I don't have the money. So I have to come back later after... Let's come back later. Yes, yes. We need more money. Hey. Wait, we can get up here though. Oh right, the armors. So they can drop half as much gold when you fall in battle, sacrifice or protection for a higher magic limit, blah blah blah, and harvest magic from a few foes. Form 2 shoveled up to unleash a powerful charge. Flashy, acrobatic, useless. It's not technically useless, it makes you more flowy, which actually bites you in the butt in some things. And this one, ugh. I'm not going to talk about that gold one. And then this, you can unlock abilities for your knight, so I need 1,300 money for this guy. Talk to this guy. Nothing. Talk to this guy. Going down. Ah, this is how we get the music sheet. I forgot. Boom jam, we got the music sheet. Now we will go on and take on... I think I want to take on Treasure Knight, because I need the knuckles out of this level to get through this level. So I'm going to go ahead and take on Treasure Knight inside of his Iron Whale. This level's pretty cool. I think it's got some really interesting design choices, because like you have this whole water mechanic to start dealing with, and these boys, which you turn into projectiles after you kill them. Which, you know, might be a little morbid, but, yeah, you know. Water mechanics or something to get used to. You'll see a lot of stuff, because like right now I can jump and just barely come out of the water. So something to remember when you're dealing with the enemies here. And that little guy over there, we can make use of... I don't remember if the shell fades or if it sticks around. Go ahead and go fishing. See what we fish up. We're fishing underwater, inside of water. Oh, well. Unfortunately, we cannot carry any more loot from him. Destroy him. If you notice, the money comes out in bubbles. I forgot about that. Up above that guy, there is some sand, I think I decided to call it. Oh, we lost the money. But there's some sand up above him that the only way to break is with one of those shell guys. Of course, I fell to my death, and that money's not gonna go somewhere recoverable, I think? If it moves out from under that platform, we'll be okay, but I don't think it will. Ouch. Let's go ahead and jump through. Let these bubbles pop underneath us. Ouch. Don't get done in by sloppy play. And if you notice, yep, that loot bag is not recoverable. At least not from any... Well, maybe I can. If I just... sneak forwards. Just barely got it, but we found the secret area. That's what I was really worried about. These guys can't hurt them, so you just have to avoid them. You can bounce off of them, though, so that's something to think about, is you can pogo off of them. I don't know if that's a mechanic you have to actually use later or not, but it is a thing that exists, so take note, I guess. Whoop. There we go, we've got the secret area and the money. Now we will head on. Blast this guy if we can, using our little shell boys, because he's slightly annoying. If you notice, there are spikes. Don't land on the spikes. And you can jump off of the bubbles, but they'll immediately start to pop, so that's something to be wary of. And we are also in this underwater area, so our jumps are highly altered, I guess would be the way to phrase it. The more you hold jump, the farther you will go. So you want to be careful about just mindlessly holding the jump button, because you can jump all the way to the... Well, no, not all the way to the ceiling, but you can... Your jump is amplified. So you gotta be careful about that in zones involving those dangerous spikes. And I don't remember what these do after you touch them. Oh, they float out. So, remember that. You touch this, it flies up. It'll just knock you off, but in this area, as you can see, there are spikes you have to be careful of. And like many classic games, if you touch spikes, you die. Now, do I actually want to make use of that guy? I think the answer is no. Whip, go away. Ouch. Ah, missed out on some of his loot. That's okay. I'd rather miss out on loot than miss out on life. And be careful. Grab this. And we're very floaty. This level is all about kind of floaty mechanics. I think they did it in a really cool way. Destroy him. Whoop. Got a jerk boy. Now, if you notice, I actually used that tentacle. Whoop. To bounce to a higher plane of existence, a higher plane. You'll want to remember that mechanic for later. When you see the tentacle boys, don't instantly destroy them unless you know you're not going to need to use them. Which I think in the next secret area, I think through here is when you have to use that mechanic. Yeah, so we've got these bubbles, which will let us get over to here. Get some loot. and then we need to use these boys to bounce our way back. And then, hopefully, we net a goldfish out of this particular little point. Oh no, just a music sheet. Even better. And we shall head on down. Hopefully, I have a faster showing of this episode, or this level, and I'm able to do both of them in the allotted time. So I want to defeat both Treasure and Mole Knight in this episode, so bounce off of you, and come back. Destroy you. Whoop! Oh, I had my phase locket equipped too. I should have just phase locketed. Sometimes reaction times will change your fate. Mine was unfortunately slow and I didn't think about it until it was already too late. But at least we know we can just kind of motor on. Remember what I said about watching your jump? Watch your jump, because you can do that to yourself in several areas of this game. And I just realized there was a secret here that I missed the first time. Thankfully, I got it this time. Ooh, about killed myself again. So yeah, these guys you can bounce off of. I was right, it is a mechanic you want to remember. But you also have your phase locket, so, like, if you have the ability, you might as well make use of it. Go fishing for now. Oh, right, because... Oh, crap! I forgot I didn't have my phase locket equipped. I was just going to jump and phase lock it. Instead, I'm just going to hemorrhage all of my HP. So phase lock it, touch the stuff, phase lock it again, and head back. Okay, this time let's try that with much less death involved. Died twice to this level. I wanted to do better than last time, not worse. Oh, these can be juggled? I honestly didn't know that. I wonder to what end. Whoops. Well, actually that worked out in my favor, because I was immune to his damages. Go ahead and do that. Bounce off of that guy. Keep my progress rolling. Get off of my butt, you stinky eel. Oh, I can actually use that to hurt him. If you launch those orbs back up, apparently when they land on him, they hurt him. Get rid of you. Bounce off of you. Bounce off of you. Banish you. Banish you. Banish you. Now we go. Okay. Let's try this again, but with less death. Our phase locket is equipped, so we can phase lock it if we need. Hopefully we won't need to, because that was kind of sort of embarrassing. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Sneak our way through. Oh, we're in a bad spot. We were fated to take damage due to our poor steering. Whoop. I don't want to break it. I want it to stay whole. Boing, boing, and downwards we go with our attack dagger. Oh, right. So this... Open it up, and we find a not nice buddy. He's mean. And so this is kind of an auto-scroller battle thing. Just don't get hit, don't die. Remember about your phase locket, because sometimes stuff like that happens where if you tried to just stay moving, you probably would have just died. And unlike most bosses, you can't pogo him. You have to manually swing. Ah! Because his little top of his orb is protected by the orb he has, or the chest itself. Eel's alive, I think, and blah blah blah. Another great steal. Don't have the money for it. So we're just gonna head on. If I hadn't hemorrhaged so much HP at the beginning of this level and lost all of my money, ow, I would have been able to afford it. Unfortunately, I am bad. I'm not actually that bad. Just playing bad. Ow, you smelly eels. Yes, I know there's a secret there. So again, take note of... Ow. Jerk. Take note, the bubbles only pop once you step on them. I guess I didn't need to be as careful as I ended up being upon further observation, because we have one of these boys, where you just hit it and it rockets you. But I also needed to access this, so I suppose it's okay. I swear if this is just a truffle, I'm gonna be a little sad. No, it is a goldfish. Hey, come here. Well, I can't get it. You put it in an inaccessible place for me. If I hadn't destroyed the second set of bubbles, I would have been fine, but unfortunately, messed that up. I thought I'd have to pogo my way back. Let's just get rid of you, shall we? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yep. And all the enemies are back. So as you can see, this area can be a little nasty. Jump off. Jump off. I'm gonna just go ahead and phase lock it, shall I? Yeah. I'll take the slightly cheesy way out that... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Bye! Oh, actually do this one. I can't remember if that little explosion at the end hurt us, so I'm gonna try and avoid getting hit by that explosion. Ow, that one definitely does. Getting hit with it hurts. Let's be slightly more cautious this time, shall we? And not ride the death train. Instead we'll just... I had my phase locket equipped. I really need to remember to phase lock it. So mad at myself sometimes. Okay, now let's do this with way less bad. Phase lock it, because we're smart. Thankfully, we can get all our money back on a little game. I was gonna say on a nice little rocket ride, but whoop, that does hurt me. So, the explosions on the end of this, they do in fact hurt you if you're still on them. Something to be aware of, apparently. Is there a secret here? No? Okay. So how am I supposed to time it better? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Ah, you're a jerk. You're a jerk. Can I just push him off the edge? I much prefer if I could push him off the edge. Ow. Ow. Bait him into throwing, and then bait him into swinging. Patience. Just dodge. Be a little bit more patient. I'm not good at patienty things. That was rude, game. I'll call that one rude. That one wasn't me being bad. That was just the game being rude. Go ahead and climb up here. Banish E from living. Drop down, ouch. Phase lock it, because we're clever. Well, we were clever, right up until we actually took damage like a dumb. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? We don't have the floating mechanics now of the water, so we have to be a bit more careful with our jumps and a bit more deliberate. There we go. Ah. You know what, buddy? I'm gonna go ahead and phase lock it and just fight you like this. Ow, you still managed to get me there. There we go. Got our money back. And of course the checkpoint was right here. I'm really good at dying right before checkpoints. Can ride the anchor, hit the checkpoint. Let's do this without dying, shall we? Do it. Well, that phase lock, it was a little too late game. I'd already taken the damage. Looks like death down there, so let's not bait ourselves into a death zone, shall we? There we go. I was gonna fireball him, but go ahead and deal with the floaties. That one slams violently into the ground. And you come over this way, because I screwed up and can't make it up there now. Unfortunately, I cannot make it to that secret area. I am certain that there's a secret area up there. And there's not a nearby zone for me to change zones. Yeah, no. Bubbles aren't coming back, so I'll have to come back to this level later. I'll probably do that off camera. Any return to zones that I have to do, I'll probably do off camera, because, well, that doesn't sound that fun to watch, if I'm being honest. Perfectly time it. Jump! Yeah! Wait, that was progression. I thought this was a secret. Nope, just gonna take on Treasure Knight himself. Okay. I've got very little HP. Let's go ahead and fully heal. Ow. Good. Ouch. Ouch. These floating mechanics are suboptimal for my desires to pogo him. I fall so fast. Although, because I fall so slowly, I said fast, I meant slow. Because I fall so slow, I'm able to get a better continuous attack on him. Now I just need to be less bad. There we go. What? Danger, Whirlpool. Haha! Whirlpool be danged. I defeated you. So I'm definitely not going to have enough time to take on Mole Knight as well. I'm guessing these are just going to be one boss per episodes. Yeah? Yeah. Now, are we going to get a dream state this time, or are we just going to get sleep? Just sleep, no dream state. We don't have to catch her. Wake up bright and early. Put out our fires. And then we will head on. We'll break the lock there. Now I'm going to go into town and go and get an upgrade for our shovel. The question is, what upgrade do I want to get? Hold your attack to unleash a powerful slash, dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion, spark the ground when you're... This one. This one's actually really useful because it allows you to send out a spark, so when you're at full health, you launch a spark attack, which is really useful for hitting things, as long as you're at full HP. So there's a gem trial here. I'll go ahead and ride this, and make this my... This one's not an auto-scroller. I'm used to them being auto-scrollers. Ooh, that's not at all what I wanted to have happen. But that's what is happened. So a lot of our money just got wasted there, unfortunately. Whoop. Collect up the money. Be careful. Ouch. Don't drop down, because as soon as you drop down, you can't come back. These are kind of one-time money trials. Whoop. Go ahead and dig this up. There we go. Fall down carefully. Ooh, challenging. So you have to kind of use your noggin and plan your moves based on how the bubbles react to you. And we got them all, thankfully. I'm going to go down on this one and hope it was the right one. Ooh! So it totally was the right one. And thankfully, we got all of that money. Loot this. Is this the end of it? I think this might be the end of the level. Is there a hidden loot thing here? How about on this side? So it would be just like this game to hide a secret. Nope. Okay. And that's the end of that little treasure run. So I think I will end the episode here. Where are we at? Yeah, I mean, we're at 25 minutes, close enough to 30. And end the episode here. Quick little jaunt through Treasure Knight's area. A little more difficult than I was anticipating, but I feel like that's this whole game lately. And I will go turn in our paper off. No, I'll do that with you guys, never mind. Because I have to, well, maybe. We'll see. But for now, guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.